welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a Q&A assumptions kind of video, just like a get to know me, because some people might not know me at all on here. So what I did was I went on my Instagram and I put a story up that said, just tell me your assumptions or general questions, and I had quite a few responses, so I thought I would just go through them. But before I do that, I'll just quickly say who I am. So as you can probably tell by the name of the channel, my name is Natasha Coates. I'm 19 and I'm from a little place called Beedale. Now it's a tiny little town. It's not far from Ripon, which is the nearest city, but it's barely a city, like it's tiny as well. So it's kind of near York, near Darlington, kind of halfway between the two. I go to uni at Northumbria University, which is in Newcastle, and I've just finished a foundation year in applied sciences. And there's nothing against foundation years. I did it because I didn't do very well in my A-levels, but to be honest, I think that I'm winning because it was an easy year. So yeah, I'm going on to forensics. I was going to be doing criminology with forensics, but I decided to just do forensics because I find it interesting. That's about it, apart from maybe people might be interested that I'm single, but I'm very happy. So that's it about me, I guess. So yeah, I just pull up the questions. I'm using my old phone and it's crazy how much I don't know how to use it anymore. But okay, I might start with the questions and then do the assumptions. So my first question was, how was uni life before lockdown? Now this is a really, really good question. Uni life is like the happiest I've probably ever been. It's so good. I love being independent. I love living away from home. I love having my own space and like cooking for myself and just generally being an adult. But also I love living in a city. I miss it so much, just being able to like walk to Nando's, like all that stuff. Another question. Why do you drink almond milk? Well, I'm actually lactose intolerant, so that's why I drink almond milk. Not very interesting. I don't actually like cow's milk anyway. I think it's the devil's milk. It's disgusting, so there's that. What car do you drive? I currently drive a Fiat 500. I hate saying this, right? I did drive a Polo, but my Polo basically just died off. And then my gran passed away and she wanted me to have her Fiat 500. So I've ended up with Fiat 500, but I'm not going to be keeping it. I will be getting rid of it pretty soon and probably getting another Polo because I love them. How tall are you? 5'2". I'm not that tall. Quite small. Where's the best place you've travelled? That's a really good question. I feel like it's a toss-up. So, right, I'll just mention a few places because I don't think I can pick just one. Berlin, I went there this year. I loved it, but I think that was kind of like a Germany thing. I just love Germany now that I've been there. I really want to go back. I want to go and visit more places in Germany. It sounds a bit silly. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, Germany, but I love it. Everything works there. Everything's so efficient. They're way further into the future than we are. Like, I just love it there. And then also Dubai. I've been there 2 times and it's almost like, it's like something out of a movie. It doesn't feel real when you're there, but it's so hot as well. I think that's the one thing, is that if it was slightly, just a little bit less hot, it'd probably be up there with my favourite, but it's a bit like uncomfortable hot sometimes. And then I've been to New York, and I think you would probably think that that's like amazing, but I actually wasn't that amazed by it. I would definitely go back, but it wasn't. I thought it would be a lot more modern, and it was a little bit more, I don't know, it just didn't seem as modern to me. Any sports other than running? I don't even do running. No, I don't do any sports. When I was in high school, played netball. I really loved that, and I went to look at like joining netball at uni, but it costs so much money, and like it's just money I don't have, so I didn't do that. I did pole dancing at uni, and I'm gonna hopefully continue that and try and get a bit better, because I wasn't very good at actually turning up, but I really enjoyed it when I was there. And then the running thing, let's not talk about it. I don't do running anymore. Like, I'm not good at it. I'm no good. Somebody has to shower or bath. How can you pick just one though? Like, I like showers for some reasons and baths for other reasons. Is that good enough? Who's your best blonde mate called Ryan? Oh, well, that would have to be Ryan Miller, of course. What camera do you use? I'm just using my phone, my iPhone 11. It films in like 4K, so I don't really need a camera when you've got a phone. Are you doing anything to get you through lockdown? That's a really good question. I would say YouTube. Like, I'm filming content which really distracts from the fact that we're in lockdown, so that's good. And then editing, I love doing the editing part. It's just like nice to sit and like just be invested in something. I was running, everybody knows I was running, but that's not really going anywhere now. It's just, I just feel unmotivated for it, and I think that's the issue. I've been watching a lot of films. I've been watching a lot of documentaries as well on Netflix, because sometimes I feel like there are things that you need to know about, and watching documentaries is a really good way to just like get that information. I have been seeing friends like outside and things now that we're allowed to, but the weather isn't as good. Right, I think I've gone through all of the questions, so I'm gonna go through the assumptions now. You're really smart because you're at uni. No, I wouldn't say that's true. I think just because somebody goes to uni doesn't make them smart. There are plenty of people at uni that are just there for the experience. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm dumb, because I don't think I am, like, but I'm just going to say that just because somebody's at uni does not make them smart, because, you know, people go for all sorts of different reasons. People come out at the end with a degree in something that they don't give a shit about and never use it again. So, you know, it doesn't mean anything. You have horses and are rich because you have a Fiat 500. No. I fucking hate horses, so no, I've literally never ridden one, and I would never ride one. And I'm not rich at all. I have a Fiat 500 that was given to me, so not rich at all. You have 6 figures in your bank account. 6 figures is... No, no, of course not. Currently I have like 2 figures in my bank account. Oh wait, unless you count the 2 after the dot, then I've got like 4. You're a Tory. Offensive. No, I'm not a Tory. I feel like Alfie Days. I am not a Tory. No, I'm just, I don't know, just vote for whoever, you know, I agree with, I guess. You got a fat batty. Well, you tell me. That was all of the ones on my Instagram. Did ask like my friends individually, and one of my friends, I said like, what was your assumption of me? And he said, I thought you'd be a lot less of a nitty than you are. I'm going to take that as a compliment. I love being a nitty. And then I asked like my other friends, and some of them said they just thought I would be cool and nice. So I hope I've lived up to that expectation. Yeah, that was everything that like other people said about me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I think people should know. Oh, here's some of the things that people could possibly know. I live with my mum at the moment, just me and my mum, and I have 2 older brothers. One is 29 and one is 26. So sometimes I feel a little bit like an only child because they're so much older than me, that they've not been around for very much. They both don't live here anymore. I technically don't even live here anymore because I live in Newcastle, but I'm back here because of coronavirus. So yeah, this is my childhood bedroom. But yeah, that's everything that I have to talk about today. If you're new here, then please do subscribe and give this video a like down below. As always, I will be leaving my Instagram, my Twitter and my TikTok down below. So if you don't really know me, follow me on there because I'm a bit more active. And yeah, that's everything that I have to talk about today. If there's anything that you want to see from me, let me know in the comments. The first one, you've had the clap. Who hasn't, alright? Who hasn't? You have a shallow tooth. Wouldn't you like to know? Oh god, it's so messy.